You're sitting there right now knowing deep down inside you have more potential than you're tapping into. You feel the weight of your dreams pulling at your heart, yet you look around and wonder where all the time has gone. Your ambitions, your desires, the life you've imagined for yourself, all of it feels so far out of reach. You feel stuck, frustrated, and unsure of how to get ahead. What's the missing link? Why are you not moving forward? It's time. Time is the one resource you cannot replace. Once it's gone forever. Yet so many of us spend our precious time aimlessly, not even realizing that we're in the habit of wasting it. We let distractions control us, we procrastinate, and we allow life to pass us by. But this moment right now can change everything. Imagine for a moment that you have all the time you need to build the life you've always dreamed of. Imagine waking up every day, knowing exactly what you need to do, taking deliberate action, and making steady progress toward your goals. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be lies in how you use the time you have. Time is the one thing we all have in equal measure, and it's also the one thing most people waste without realizing the cost. Today, you're going to stop wasting time. You're going to start winning. And the first step is to understand how time is slipping through your fingers and how you can take control. 1. Take responsibility for your time. It's so easy to blame external factors. It's easy to point the finger at your job, your environment, your relationships, or even luck. We like to think that if only things were different, we would be more productive, more successful, more focused. But blaming others or circumstances for your lack of time management is the first step toward failure. It's time to stop playing the victim of your own life. Take full responsibility for how you spend every minute of your day. When you do, you unlock your power to change. Every decision you make, what you eat, what you watch, what you do, who you spend time with, is your responsibility. If you're not happy with where you are in life, it's not the fault of your job, your family, or your circumstances. It's your responsibility to take control of your time, to stop allowing the outside world to dictate what you do with it. When you take responsibility, you take ownership of your future. The first step to stop wasting time is to stop blaming and start owning your choices. Every minute counts. Make every one of them count. The moment you realize that your time is in your hands, you realize that you can shape your destiny. 2. Get rid of the distractions. Distractions are the silent killers of success. They take your focus away from what matters most and leave you spinning your wheels. They are the small things that seem innocent at first, but over time, take up your most valuable resource, time. Think about it. How often do you get caught up in checking your phone, scrolling through social media, watching videos, or engaging in endless conversations that have no bearing on your goals? These distractions feel like small, insignificant moments, but they add up and they rob you of your potential. To start winning, you must eliminate distractions. The most successful people in the world understand this principle. They don't let distractions rule their lives. Instead, they make time for what matters and they cut out everything else. Start by identifying the biggest distractions in your life. What is keeping you from focusing on what's most important? Is it social media, mindless television, negative people? Once you know what these distractions are, create a strategy to minimize or eliminate them. Set boundaries with your time. When you're working toward your goals, be intentional about how you spend every minute. Turn off notifications. Limit your time on social media. Set designated hours to work and treat that time as sacred. The more you protect your time from distractions, the more time you have for meaningful work that gets you closer to your success. 3. Master your daily routine. The most successful people on the planet aren't lucky. They've mastered their routines. A well-structured day is a powerful tool. If you want to stop wasting time and start winning, you need to have a daily routine that aligns with your goals. You cannot succeed by simply hoping that you'll get things done. You must intentionally plan your day so that every hour counts. When you wake up in the morning, you set the tone for the rest of the day. Successful people don't leave their day to chance. They know exactly what they need to accomplish, and they have a plan to get it done. They wake up with purpose. They plan their day the night before, and they take action immediately. To master your routine, start by identifying your most important tasks. These are the tasks that will move you closest to your goals. Whether it's working on a project, investing in learning, or building relationships, you must prioritize these tasks and tackle them first. Start each day with a morning ritual. It could be exercise, meditation, or reading something that fuels your mind. This gives you the mental clarity and energy to face the day's challenges. From there, create a to-do list, breaking down your tasks into manageable chunks. Focus on one task at a time without multitasking. When you master your daily routine, you are in control of your time and your progress. 4. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is a fleeting emotion. It comes and goes, like waves on the shore. Some days you feel fired up and ready to conquer the world. Other days, you feel drained, uninspired, and uncertain. If you wait for motivation to show up before you take action, you will never succeed. The key is to build momentum first, and motivation will follow. The act of doing, of taking that first step, even when you don't feel like it, is what generates motivation. When you take action, no matter how small, you create a ripple effect that keeps you moving forward. The most successful people don't wait for motivation. They create it through action. They show up every day, even when they don't feel like it, and they do the work. They understand that success is not about waiting for the perfect conditions. It's about starting where you are, with what you have, and doing the work every single day. Stop waiting for motivation. Create your own momentum. Start now, no matter how you feel. The more you act, the more motivated you will become. 5. Learn to say no. One of the most powerful skills you can develop is the ability to say no. Time is precious. And every time you say yes to something, you are saying no to something else. Successful people understand the importance of saying no to distractions, obligations, and people who don't align with their goals. Saying yes to everything is a surefire way to waste your time and spread yourself too thin. The more you take on, the less focus you have for what really matters. To stop wasting time, you need to learn to say no to anything that doesn't bring you closer to your vision. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means being intentional about where you spend your time. It means recognizing that your time is valuable and protecting it from being drained by people or activities that don't serve your goals. Learn to say no to the things that take you off course, and yes to the things that align with your purpose. This one decision will free up your time and give you the focus you need to start winning. 6. Cultivate a sense of urgency. If there's one thing that can turn your life around, it's a sense of urgency. We often waste time because we feel like we have endless amounts of it. We delay, we procrastinate, and we put off the things that matter. But the truth is, you don't have forever. Time is constantly slipping through your fingers. The clock is ticking, and if you don't take action now, you may find yourself years down the road wondering where all the time went. Successful people don't waste time. They move with purpose. They understand that time is a limited resource, and they make every minute count. Cultivate a sense of urgency in everything you do. Act quickly. When you have an idea, don't wait. Take action. When you have a goal, don't delay. Start working on it right away. Every minute you waste is a minute that could be spent creating the life you desire. The more urgency you bring to your actions, the faster you will achieve your dreams. Conclusion: take control of your time. Take control of your life. Time is the most powerful resource you have, but only if you use it wisely. By taking responsibility for how you spend every minute, eliminating distractions, mastering your routine, building momentum, saying no to what doesn't serve you, and cultivating a sense of urgency, you will stop wasting time and start winning. Success isn't about doing everything. It's about doing the right things with focus, determination, and discipline. The more you align your actions with your goals, the faster your dreams will become your reality. So, take control. Stop waiting. Start acting. And make every second count. The life you've always wanted is right within your grasp, and the only thing standing between you and that success is your ability to use your time effectively. The time is now. Go make it happen. Creating Unstoppable momentum. You've heard it before. Momentum is a powerful force. The momentum you create now can carry you through the toughest of times. It's the engine that propels you forward, even when everything seems to be working against you. But here's the truth. Momentum is built through consistent, intentional action. You start small. You begin by making the decision to take action even when you don't feel like it. As you take one small step, another follows. Then, a few days later, you've created a rhythm, a pattern, a force that keeps moving, even on its own. Momentum doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, but once it's in motion, it's unstoppable. The hardest part is starting. Once you make that first decision to act, momentum takes over. It pushes you, motivates you, and carries you forward toward your dreams. The key is to act without waiting for the perfect conditions. Most people wait for everything to align perfectly before they take that first step. But here's what you need to understand. Perfection is an illusion. The perfect time will never come. The stars will never align in a way that makes it easy to move forward. You have to start, no matter the circumstances, and let momentum carry you. Think of momentum like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small, barely noticeable. But with every roll, it gathers more and more snow, building in size and speed. Eventually, it becomes a force so powerful that nothing can stop it. That's how your success works when you build momentum. The importance of being present. Time is fleeting, but so often we waste it by living in the past or the future. The only moment that truly exists is now. You can't change yesterday, and you can't control tomorrow, but you can control today. And today is the only opportunity you have to make progress. When you focus on the past, you trap yourself in regret, guilt, or anger. When you focus too much on the future, you fill yourself with anxiety and fear. But when you focus on the present, you give yourself the power to make things happen. Being present means being fully engaged in the task at hand, not letting your mind wander or your attention drift. It's the ability to focus deeply on what you're doing right now, not on what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow. Being present is the key to maximizing your time and energy. How do you become present? Start by practicing mindfulness. Take a moment before you begin your day to breathe deeply and center yourself. Focus on your breath, on your senses, and on the here and now. In moments of high stress or distraction, take a pause, ground yourself, and refocus on what's important. When you live in the present, you become more productive. You give your full attention to the task in front of you, and as a result, your actions become more deliberate, more effective. The more you practice presence, the more you will accomplish in less time. Living with purpose. Purpose is the driving force behind everything successful people do. Living with purpose means understanding your why, the reason behind your goals, your actions, and your aspirations. Without purpose, time slips away with no real direction. But when you are driven by purpose, every moment becomes meaningful. What is your purpose? Why do you get out of bed every morning? What do you want to achieve with your life? When you connect deeply with your purpose, every action you take becomes infused with meaning. Your purpose is the lens through which you filter every decision you make. People who live with purpose have an inner fire that drives them forward. They are not distracted by fleeting pleasures or irrelevant concerns. Their purpose guides them through the day, giving them the energy and determination to do what must be done. To start living with purpose, take a step back and ask yourself, what do I want my life to stand for? This isn't just about your career or finances. It's about the legacy you want to create, the impact you want to have, and the person you want to become. Your purpose will give you the focus and clarity you need to stop wasting time and start creating real lasting success. The power of accountability. Success is not something you can achieve in isolation. It requires accountability. When you have someone, a mentor, a friend, a coach, or even a group holding you accountable, you are more likely to take action and stay focused on your goals. Accountability is not about someone telling you what to do. It's about being responsible to someone or even to yourself for the promises you make. When you have someone checking in with you on your progress, it gives you the added push to keep going, even when you don't feel like it. You are far more likely to stick with your commitments when you know someone else is watching. The fear of letting others down or facing the consequences of not following through is often enough to motivate you to stay on track. Find someone who will hold you accountable, someone who challenges you, pushes you, and keeps you on your toes. It could be a friend, a mentor, or a coach. And just as importantly, hold yourself accountable. Set standards for yourself and don't let them slide. Accountability is a powerful tool for success because it forces you to face the reality of your actions and their consequences. Mastering the art of focused action. Success doesn't come from being busy. It comes from focused action. The key to getting ahead is not doing more, but doing the right things with undivided attention. How many times have you found yourself working on something only to realize that you were distracted for the last half hour? Maybe you were checking your email, scrolling through social media, or talking to someone in the middle of your task. When you multitask, your effectiveness diminishes and your time is wasted. Focused action means eliminating distractions, setting clear priorities, and dedicating yourself to one thing at a time. When you focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention, you will accomplish more in less time. How do you focus? It starts with setting specific, measurable goals. Know exactly what you want to achieve and break it down into smaller, manageable tasks. Then, focus all your energy on completing each task with excellence. Stop trying to do everything at once. When you master the art of focused action, you will stop wasting time and start achieving. Stop waiting for motivation. Build discipline. Motivation is fleeting. It's a powerful emotion when it's there, but it can't be relied upon to keep you moving forward. If you wait for motivation to strike, you'll waste more time than you can afford. The real key to success is discipline, the ability to do the work even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what keeps you on track when motivation fades. It's the habit of showing up every day and doing what needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. Discipline is built on consistency. It's the commitment to your goals, even when the excitement is worn off. When you build the habit of discipline, you will no longer be dependent on motivation. You will take action every single day because you know that success is the result of persistent effort, not fleeting inspiration. Start today. No more waiting. Now is the time. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect conditions. There will never be a perfect time to take action. The moment you are waiting for is already here. Success requires decisiveness. It requires you to act, not wait. Every moment that you put off your goals is another moment that could have been spent moving you closer to your dreams. The future you want is built on the choices you make today. Stop putting things off. Stop procrastinating. Start today and start with purposeful action. Make each decision count. You've waited long enough. Now it's time to make things happen. Conclusion. Own your time. Own your life. Time is your most valuable resource. It's the one thing you can never get back, and it's the only thing that stands between you and the life you want. By taking control of your time, by focusing on what truly matters, eliminating distractions, taking responsibility, and building the habits that lead to success, you can stop wasting time and start winning. This is your life. Take charge of it. Start today. Your future depends on the decisions you make right now. Stop waiting. Stop wasting time. Own your life and make every moment count. Your success is not only possible, it's inevitable if you decide to act. Now is your time. Go out there and win. The power of consistency and small wins. Success doesn't happen with one grand gesture or a single lucky break. It happens through small wins, day after day. Every small, consistent action you take compounds over time and leads you toward your ultimate goals. Too many people give up after a few attempts because they don't see immediate results. But the truth is, greatness is built on the foundation of small, consistent actions. Think about your goals like building a house. You don't construct a house in a day. You lay one brick at a time, and each brick, no matter how small, gets you closer to completing the structure. Similarly, every action you take today is another brick in the foundation of your success. The key to achieving your dreams is to show up every day, ready to do the work. It doesn't matter how big the task is. What matters is that you keep doing it consistently. Those small actions, whether they're related to your business, personal growth, or relationships, all add up. One small win every day is like placing a brick in your success. It's time to embrace the idea that small steps lead to big results. Stop waiting for a breakthrough. The breakthrough happens when you stay consistent in your efforts, no matter how small they seem. Building mental strength through adversity. In the pursuit of success, you will face adversity. This is inevitable. Life will throw challenges at you, and things won't always go your way. But the way you respond to those challenges will determine your path. Adversity is the true test of your mental strength. When things get tough, it's easy to want to quit, to step back and say, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But successful people don't quit. They lean into the discomfort. They use adversity to fuel their growth, not to break them. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to build resilience. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and become stronger. Mental toughness is the ability to keep pushing forward, even when you want to give up. It's the ability to find solutions when everything seems like a problem. When you face adversity, remind yourself that this moment will pass. The difficulties you face today are shaping you into the person you need to become. And the stronger you get, the bigger the challenges you can handle. Focusing on the process, not just the outcome. Too many people focus only on the destination. They fixate on the end result and believe that happiness and success come only when they achieve their goal. But the truth is, success isn't just about the destination, it's about the process. It's about who you become along the way, the lessons you learn, and the growth you experience. When you focus solely on the outcome, you set yourself up for disappointment. There will always be new challenges, new goals to achieve, and new heights to reach. But when you focus on the process, on the daily actions, the effort, the learning, you create a sense of fulfillment that doesn't rely on external achievements. The most successful people understand that the journey is the reward. The joy is in the effort, in becoming better every day, in making progress toward your goals. When you focus on the process, you stop stressing about the outcome and enjoy the growth that's happening in real time. Developing emotional intelligence. Success isn't just about hard skills. It's also about emotional intelligence. Your ability to understand and manage your emotions, as well as the emotions of others, plays a significant role in your success. Emotional intelligence allows you to build stronger relationships, navigate challenges with grace, and stay calm under pressure. Emotional intelligence is the key to maintaining focus, managing stress, and bouncing back from setbacks. It's what keeps you steady when things get chaotic. It helps you make better decisions, communicate more effectively, and lead with empathy. To develop emotional intelligence, start by self-reflecting. Become aware of your emotional triggers. How do you react when you're stressed? When you face failure? When things don't go as planned? Once you identify your emotional patterns, you can start to work on responding in a more constructive, calm, and thoughtful manner. When you master emotional intelligence, you gain the ability to handle anything life throws your way with resilience and poise. This is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. Embracing change and adaptability. Change is inevitable. The world is constantly evolving, and so must you. The most successful people are those who embrace change rather than fear it. They understand that change is an opportunity for growth and innovation, not something to resist. Success is not static. To keep winning, you must adapt to new circumstances, learn new skills, and be open to new ideas. Stagnation is the enemy of success. The moment you stop evolving, you stop growing. To embrace change, you must let go of old habits and outdated thinking. If what you're doing isn't bringing the results you want, be willing to change your approach. This might mean learning new technology, acquiring new knowledge, or stepping out of your comfort zone. But if you want to stay ahead, you must be adaptable. Building a legacy of impact. At the end of the day, Success is about more than just personal achievement. It's about impact. True success leaves a legacy. It's not just about wealth or accolades, but about the difference you make in the lives of others. What do you want to be remembered for? How do you want to impact the world around you? True success is measured not by how much you accumulate for yourself, but by how much you contribute to the world. When you focus on creating a legacy, one built on value, integrity, and service, you become part of something much bigger than yourself. The most successful people understand that success is not just for personal gain. It's about leaving the world better than you found it. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your contributions to society, your legacy is what will outlast you. It's the mark you leave on the world, the lives you touch, and the difference you make. Conclusion. Taking ownership of your time, your actions, and your success. You have the power to shape your future. Success is a choice that starts with how you spend your time, how you respond to challenges, and how you manage your actions. When you take ownership of your time, your habits, and your mindset, success becomes inevitable. Stop wasting time. Start focusing on the small actions that add up to big results. Take responsibility for your life. Embrace the discomfort of growth, the process of learning, and the challenge of adapting to new circumstances. Build momentum, stay disciplined, and continue making consistent progress. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. And that journey begins right now, with the decisions you make today. It's up to you to make every moment count. Now is the time to take control of your life. Stop wasting time and start winning. Your success begins with you. The role of self-reflection in success. As you move through life, the importance of self-reflection cannot be overstated. Self-reflection is the key that unlocks personal growth. It's in the quiet moments, when you take the time to look inward, that you can truly evaluate your actions, decisions, and mindset. Self-reflection allows you to gain clarity on where you are, where you're headed, and what adjustments are necessary for achieving your goals. Successful people take the time to reflect on their day, their progress, and their mistakes. They don't shy away from the truth about themselves. They look honestly at what they've done and where they've fallen short, and they learn from it. This process allows them to correct course quickly and make better decisions moving forward. To reflect effectively, ask yourself tough questions. What could I have done better today? What did I learn from this setback? How can I improve tomorrow? Did my actions align with my vision? By answering these questions honestly, you ensure that each day is a step forward in your growth. Self-reflection keeps you on track. It helps you identify patterns, build on your strengths, and eliminate weaknesses. The power of consistent learning and unlearning. In the pursuit of success, learning never stops. In fact, the most successful individuals are those who make a lifelong commitment to learning. But it's not just about accumulating knowledge, it's about the ability to unlearn the things that no longer serve you. Sometimes we become attached to old beliefs, habits, or methods that no longer align with our goals. The process of unlearning is just as important as learning. It's about letting go of the outdated strategies and limiting beliefs that hold you back. To move forward, you must be willing to challenge your own assumptions, question your mindset, and let go of outdated habits. The most successful people are not the ones who know the most. They are the ones who embrace new ideas and are willing to adapt their thinking to fit the evolving landscape of life. They continuously look for new ways to improve themselves, and they don't let their past hold them back. So, never stop learning. Seek out new knowledge, expose yourself to different perspectives, and constantly evaluate your approach to growth. But also, learn the art of unlearning. Let go of what's limiting you, and make space for new ways of thinking, new habits, and new opportunities. Building your inner circle. The people you surround yourself with will have a profound impact on your success. Your inner circle should be a group of individuals who support, challenge, and inspire you to be better every day. The right people in your life will help you stay accountable, motivate you when you're struggling, and push you to reach your highest potential. Evaluate your relationships. Who are you spending the most time with? Are they helping you grow, or holding you back. Success isn't just about hard work and dedication. It's about surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift you and push you forward. Your inner circle should be full of people who are highly driven, positive, and aligned with your vision. There's an old saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Are the people you're spending your time with helping you move closer to your goals? Are they pushing you to be better, or are they dragging you down? It's time to actively curate your relationships. Surround yourself with those who will challenge you to rise to your best self. This doesn't mean cutting people out of your life, but it does mean intentionally investing your time and energy in relationships that help you grow, learn, and succeed. Mastering the art of patience and persistence. Success is not a sprint. It is a marathon. And like any marathon, it requires immense amounts of patience and persistence. It's easy to get excited at the beginning of your journey, but the true test comes when the initial excitement fades and the reality of hard work and challenges sets in. Patience is the ability to stay the course, even when the results aren't immediate. It's the understanding that success doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. And persistence is the unwavering commitment to your goals, no matter how many setbacks or obstacles you face along the way. Persistence is what allows you to keep going when everyone else gives up. It's what keeps you moving forward, even when it feels like progress is slow. Persistence is the refusal to quit, the decision to keep fighting for your dreams, no matter what. To develop patience and persistence, you must embrace the long-term process. Trust that your efforts will pay off, even when you don't see immediate results. Focus on the small steps you can take each day, knowing that each small step adds up over time. Success requires the ability to be patient with the process and persistent in your actions. It requires the mindset that no matter how long it takes, you will not stop until you reach your destination. Taking smart risks. Great success rarely comes without taking smart risks. Playing it safe won't lead to extraordinary results. To achieve greatness, you must be willing to step outside your comfort zone, take calculated risks, and embrace the possibility of failure. Smart risks are those that are informed by knowledge, experience, and intuition. They are not reckless, but they do involve stepping into the unknown and trusting that you can handle whatever comes your way. The best opportunities in life are often found in the unknown. They require you to take chances and push past your fears. The most successful people are those who have learned how to assess risk, weigh their options, and take decisive action. It's time to embrace the unknown. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you'll never take the first step. Instead, take the leap. Trust that you have the ability to figure things out along the way. Smart risks lead to the greatest rewards, and they help you grow, learn, and achieve things that would otherwise be out of reach. Achieving sustainable success. True success is not about short-term wins. It's about achieving sustainable success over the long haul. It's about creating habits and systems that allow you to maintain your progress, continue growing, and thrive for years to come. Sustainable success is the result of consistent effort, continuous learning, and an unwavering commitment to your goals. It's about building the right foundation and creating systems that support your growth and success long term. This means investing in your health, relationships, and personal development while also prioritizing your financial goals. To achieve sustainable success, you must commit to the long-term journey. You must be prepared to make sacrifices today for the rewards you'll reap tomorrow. This means making smart decisions, staying disciplined, and consistently improving every area of your life. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about creating a life that allows you to thrive in every aspect, year after year. Conclusion. Step into your power. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to stop wasting time, take control of your actions, and start winning. It all starts with taking responsibility for your time, eliminating distractions, focusing on what matters most, and creating the habits that lead to success. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for motivation. Take action today. Commit to the process. Embrace discomfort and stay consistent. The road to success is built by the decisions you make right now. Success is not just for the lucky few. It's for those who are willing to take control of their time, their actions, and their mindset. It's for those who are willing to invest in themselves, to grow, and to evolve. Your success is waiting for you. It's time to step into your power and claim what's yours. Now is your time. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Make it happen. Mastering self-discipline for lasting success. Success isn't just about desire, it's about self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. It's the practice of committing to your goals regardless of how you feel in the moment. It's about making the hard choice now so you can experience the reward later. Discipline is often the hardest part of success. It requires you to stay focused, to keep going when you'd rather quit, and to put in the work even when you're not seeing immediate results. But it's also the most important ingredient. The most successful people are not always the most talented. They're the ones who have developed the ability to stick to their commitments day in and day out. Self-discipline doesn't mean denying yourself enjoyment or pleasure. It means choosing long-term benefits over short-term gratification. It's saying no to distractions, saying no to instant pleasure, and saying yes to hard work, dedication, and focus. When you train yourself to be disciplined, you unlock the path to true success. The power of consistent learning and self-improvement. In a world that is constantly changing, one of the most important habits you can cultivate is the habit of continuous learning. Every successful person understands that the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you grow, the more opportunities you create for success. Learning is the cornerstone of innovation and success. It doesn't just stop with formal education. It's a lifelong commitment. Whether you're reading books, listening to podcasts, attending seminars, or learning from your experiences, every moment is an opportunity to improve yourself. The key to success is to never stop learning. The most successful people are the ones who understand that they don't have all the answers. And they're constantly seeking knowledge to stay ahead. When you make learning a priority, you give yourself the tools you need to stay competitive, adapt to change, and create new opportunities for growth. Overcoming procrastination. Start now. One of the biggest enemies of success is procrastination. We all do it. We put off the things we need to do, telling ourselves we'll do them later, when the timing is right, when we feel more motivated. But the truth is, there is never a perfect time. If you keep waiting for the perfect conditions to take action, you'll find yourself waiting forever. The key to overcoming procrastination is simple. Start now. It doesn't matter if you don't feel fully prepared or if the conditions aren't ideal. The most important thing is to take that first step. Once you start, momentum will build, and the task will feel less overwhelming. Every moment you spend procrastinating is time you'll never get back. Stop waiting. Take action now. Even if it's a small step, take it. That first step is often the hardest, but once you've taken it, the rest will fall into place. Investing in your health and energy. Your body is your most valuable asset. Without your health, none of your ambitions or goals matter. Investing in your physical health is not only necessary for your well-being, but it's also a key element of achieving success. When you take care of your body, you have the energy, the mental clarity, and the physical stamina to tackle whatever comes your way. Successful people understand that their health is the foundation for everything else in life. They prioritize exercise, sleep, and a healthy diet, knowing that when their body is in top condition, they have the strength and focus to go after their dreams. Start by incorporating simple habits into your day. Move your body, whether it's through a morning workout, a walk during lunch, or stretching before bed. Eat nutritious foods that fuel your body, and get the sleep you need to recharge your mind. These small, consistent actions build up to significant improvements in your energy and productivity. Building confidence through action. Confidence is built through action, not by wishing for it or hoping it will come. When you take action, even in the face of fear or doubt, you build your confidence. Every time you follow through on your commitments, you reinforce the belief in yourself that you are capable of success. The more you act, the more you prove to yourself that you can do hard things. Confidence grows through competence, and competence comes from the experience of taking action, making mistakes, learning, and improving. So, if you want to build your confidence, start by taking action. The more you take action, the more confident you will become, and the more you'll realize that you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Confidence doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or feeling like you're ready. It comes from acting, learning, and growing through the process. Embracing the power of adaptability. The world is constantly changing. Success is not about being static, it's about being adaptable. The most successful people in the world are the ones who can pivot, shift, and adjust when faced with new information, obstacles, or opportunities. Adaptability means not getting attached to a single plan, but instead being willing to adjust and evolve as you learn more, as circumstances change, and as you encounter new challenges. It's about being flexible in your approach, but unwavering in your commitment to your goals. Adaptability is the ability to turn challenges into opportunities. It's the skill that allows you to stay calm under pressure and to navigate through uncertainty with confidence. The most successful people know that life won't always go according to plan, and they're prepared to adapt and move forward no matter what. Living with integrity and honor. Success built on integrity is far more valuable than success that's won through shortcuts or deceit. Integrity is about being true to yourself, staying honest in all your dealings, and making decisions that align with your values. When you live with integrity, you build trust with others, and you create a foundation of respect and honor that serves you well in the long run. Living with integrity also means making ethical decisions, even when it's difficult. It's about doing the right thing, not just the easy thing. When you operate with integrity, you attract people who share your values, and you build a life that is rooted in authenticity. Integrity is what ensures that your success is sustainable. It's the key to creating long-term relationships, fostering trust, and building a reputation that will serve you throughout your life and career. Conclusion: the power of discipline and action. You now understand that success is not about luck. It's about consistent effort, taking responsibility, building discipline, and having the mindset to push through adversity. Every decision you make, every action you take, shapes the reality you're building for your future. It's time to stop waiting for the perfect moment. The only moment that matters is now. Stop wasting time. Stop hesitating, and take action today. The success you desire is available to you, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now, if you choose to embrace the power of discipline, focus, and unwavering commitment. Your dreams are not impossible. They are within your reach. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decisions you make today. So, take control of your time, your actions, and your future. Every small step, every focused action brings you closer to the success you were meant to achieve. Start now. Don't wait. Your success is not an option. It's inevitable. The path is clear, and the time to act is now. Go make your future happen.